Welcome to 50 Plus Home and Gardening. Today we're going to do a project in the Williamsburg garden. Try to get it all done in one shot.
All right, we're going to start here in the garden, and look at that. What a mess. So I'm going to take this triangle bed, and this triangle bed, and this one. I want it empty so that I can do some of my fall planting. And I'm also going to take these and then dry them out. There are seeds in here, and I'm going to take all the seeds out and we're going to save them for next year. I'm going to take seeds from this one, seeds from that one, and that one. And I'll show you how many seeds I get, plus I'll show you what the bed looks like. Let's get to it. Here's all the seeds. Well, this is the inside of a zinnia flower, and these are all the seeds are kept, but they need to be dried before I pull them out. So you can see I can dig them, and each one of those stems, that is one seed. So you can see some of them have already dropped off. See these? These are all seeds. And I have plenty of them, so I have to let all these dry. But I have plenty. There are different colors. There's the red and the yellow and the white. I've got everything that I need. There's going to be 1,000 seeds, and that's okay because not all of them are going to come up. But isn't this fun? This is God's seeds. This is the beginning of the beginning. There they are. See, they're already falling off. Those are more dry. So just let these dry for a while, and then we can look at these are all individual seeds. Very fun. Okay, so we've done that part. So I'm going to let this in the tray. I'm going to leave them out in the sun for a little while, and then I'm going to take them in, and I'm going to just let them keep drying. They feel a little bit, it's very crunchy. So this one's probably dry and ready to peel off, but the rest of them are a little bit moist. So I just want to let it all dry so it's very easy for me to peel off. And they'll just be thousands of seeds, and I'll put them in a bag. All right, this is what we're left with. We took out all the zinnias. And there's the ones in that bed, which is kind of a bigger bed. And I left these. But the 4 I've taken out because I'm ready in September to do things in it. So now we're going to look through the garden and spy out some things that I want in the 4 corners. I think I'm going to take this one, and this is another thyme, 2 different types of thyme. Red creeping thyme. And this one is woolly thyme. And look how small they are. Aren't they cute? So first we're going to find them, and then we're going to divide them. Oh, and I think I'm going to take this one too. This one is just thyme. Highland cream. I think that sounds pretty. And look at the pink flowers. That's going to be nice. That'll be in the spring. And I spy ajuga, which is a variegated. I don't know if it'll last in the sun. It looks a little bit tattered, but I'm going to try it anyways and see if that will grow. That's ajuga. And here's another ajuga that I'm going to take. All right, I'm going to try to attempt to take this sedum, and this is what happens when you don't divide. You get a hole in the center, and then they start growing on the outside. But I'm going to take that and see how much I can salvage. And there is another one right here. That may be easier to divide, but I'll see how many pieces I can get out of that. It's very slow growing, so I think we're going to take a few of those. All right, I'm going to come into the shop and get a few trusty... Oh, see how filthy these are. See if there's any spiders. Nope. Good. All right, I've got 2 of these, and these are trays that I'm going to put all the things that I gather. The first thing I'm going to do is rake out all the mulch so I have a clean slate of what I have left. So I'll just take it and do all 4, just like that. All right, I have all the mulch out, and next is to till it. Just a little bit, flake up the dirt. All right, now that we have it prepared, and we are ready for plants. Looking good. Here are all the lovely things that we got from either the garden, the lemon coral sedum, some thyme, some more thyme, some liriope for the center, and I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm gonna plug it in because, I don't know, see if it grows. Here's how I like to divide. I'm just taking a clump of this liriope and just take my fingers, if it's small, if it's too big, okay, this is way too tight, so method number 2. All right, method number 2 is to take a garden knife like this, and I like to just hold it up, and I just kind of get through half of it, and I just start cutting it down. Okay, now that I'm almost all the way through, you can see that I've got 2 pieces. Now I'm just going to pull the rest. Maybe not. These guys love each other. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. There's their bottom. And now I've got 2 pieces. Now I'll take this other liriope and kind of just look where I would want to divide it. This looks like it may divide into 3, but I only need 2 cuts. So again, I'm going to cut it right down the middle here, which means you may lose a few of these. Okay. And then I take it, and then I take all that stuff off. I try to divide the bottom by hand. So it has some that are not cut off. So there you go. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how I divide most of them. These are so small that I probably will only get 2 out of them. Let me see if I can even get, see. So these are probably a little bit easier. Oh yeah. Okay, you can see how, the tops. Okay, so I got 2. I don't think I want to do it any smaller because these are kind of cute. So I'll put 2 of these with their tags for now so I remember which one it is. Okay, let's see if this is easy. I just kind of take it. Looks like the top is the hardest. I mean, these were small as it was. Okay, so you get 2 out of that. This is thyme. Okay, you get 2 out of that. That's probably what I'll do because that's gonna be pretty. Creeping thyme. The ajuga is already kind of like in a 1 piece. That'll be 1 piece. And I think I have 4 pieces. This lemon coral, I don't know. Maybe I would want to keep that whole thing as 1. So that looks pretty good. And yeah, again, that looks pretty good, just one. And these guys, I'm just gonna kind of clump it in where I can fit it in. I think I have enough for 4 different beds. And I'll put it out and we'll see how it looks. All right, I'm just gonna show you one bed at a time, and let's get to it. Okay, looking good so far. Wow, so I'm all done. The cows. It's now a little shady. It's more like 3:30. All right, I put these 2 corners in because I had some lemon lime coral sedum left over, and look at these. Oh my. Okay, I'm not going to show you all the stuff that I had to do, the buckets and stuff, but aren't these pretty? So it's 4:30 now, and it took me all day to do these, to rough it up, to put some more dirt in, to gather up all the plants, to divide, to do the whole process and water. Oh my, though, look. Now they're all gonna fill in. These are all spreaders, but low growing, under an inch each. Maybe the sedum lemon, that may be a little bit aggressive, but I put it in anyways. This one is called Coral Reef, and it's not aggressive. It's been here for a year, and it's about the same size. So over here, about the same. So, oh look. Now I need to do something with this. I think I'll put coral sedum on 4 corners because they will kind of spread out, and then maybe something like a cross. Maybe something in a blue tone for this side. But oh my, guys, look. Now, of course, I haven't finished that yet, but I will, and it'll be just like this one. Very peaceful, very pretty. I absolutely love it. All right, let me give you a view from the other side. Oh, I love it so much. You want to know why? Because you can actually see where you have to step. Now, I have a few to do still, but that's okay. It's getting done a little bit at a time. See, this side needs to be done. Oh my, all of these will spread beautifully. Let me show you another view. I absolutely love, love, love it. All right, but there's one more step we must do, and that is we have to have a map, because I'm going to forget. Right now I have a few of the plant names that I don't really know by heart. I know, of course, the Liriope, so I can write that, but I need to write, and I'm going to have to label them. Okay, this is Chris, son-in-law. This is his bed, and this is Sarah, and then I'll have, this is Jack's bed, and this is Nero's. Nero has the biggest bed. This is super big. And that's okay, but I need a map of, so I will name it, this is the Chris bed, and I will name it, and I'll put, there's a rock here in each one, and that's because I have, can you see that? Yeah, right there. That's, I have the Dutch Master tulips right there, so I didn't want to put something over that to give that room. But the rest of them, that's lemon coral sedum. I don't know the name of that, and so I'm going to have to find out the name of that. I don't know the name of that. So I'm going to go and write down some of these names and put it on a map. All right, the first thing we have to do is draw the bed. So as big as you can and as accurate as possible. This is Chris. All right, and then I would write all the things that are here. So I'm going to circle all the plants because I'm right next to the garden. So I already kind of see. So I will start writing names, and you'll just write Coral Reef. Oops, R-E-E-F. Okay, this is actually not going to go in my book. I will make a pretty version of this a little later on. This is the Liriope, and then I'll just keep going to the lemon. Coral sedum. Okay, and then on and on. So So I'm doing it with circles right now, but eventually when I put it inside of, and I make a really pretty design of it, I will kind of give you a drawing of how the plant looks. So I would do more like this for the liriope, and then have the two purple fronds so I can see colors. And then when I do this one, and even though these are small little ajuga and that kind of thing, they're just really small leaves, or maybe they're like this. I'll do that, and then I'll write down what color they are in the spring. Most of these are going to be spring things, except for this liriope, which is right now. So in September, really nice. I think this coral reef is yellow, which I saw once. All right, and the final is to put it in your book, make a pretty account of it, and if you have to change it, I mean, it's fine. You can do your book in the winter time. That's always fun. This is how I finalize all the work that I do. I put it in my journal, and now it's all beautiful, pretty. It's in places that I know. I have names, Highland Cream Thyme. I know exactly where it is in Nero's plot. Jack's plot. Here's the big maple in the middle, and then here's all the bricks, and then here's Sarah's plot, and here's Chris's. I love everything. Everything is labeled, and I have also the color that the coral reef is once it's in spring, and how tall it is. Actually, this is how wide it's going to be. 6 inches wide, 8 inches wide. That probably matters to me more, is how wide, because most of them are an inch, except for the liriope, which is about 10 inches. So that's really cool. And then, of course, I have all my supplies. These are the pencils that I'm working with, colored pencils that Pat gave me, my friend. But I like these because, watch this. So watch the pen. See how it gets larger and larger at the pin part? You just turn the bottom, and then it goes away, and then it comes out as large as you want. So every time, you don't have to get a pencil sharpener. So these are great, and it has a lot of the color inside here, and you just turn this thing. I think it's from, yeah, Crayola. Twistables. So I love these. They come in wonderful colors to color with. And here's some of my tags, and they have the colors so I don't forget. And I put actually the colors on here too, so I won't forget. But anyways, that's how you can do it. Oh, and you have to have your water around, something to eat, and my little trash can, which is a strawberry container, which is really cool. So get your supplies out. This is probably more of a winter thing, but I like to do it as soon as I do a bed so I won't forget where the plants are. And here's my map, and finalizing until I change things. And there's the new bird bath, which is really pretty. So keep moving, keep gardening, and stay creative. And I'll see you next time.